Alright, let's jump straight into it. Oh, and monsters take reduced damage from critical hits. What?
Oh, what?
Just imagine if my flamethrower trap had like 90% crit chance. Like how good it would be.
Yeah.
On my synthesis shadow, I was gonna try to make it so the fireball had like a 95% crit chance. So that, you know, when I use Unleash support, that all 4 fireballs do crit damage.
Right.
Ding. 20x quality currency, I'll take that. Gets 20 chisels.
Yes.
Well, it's probably not as good as the 5x any currency one though.
Right.
Hashtag 5 mirrors, what?
Yes.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh, it's a unique map.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the name.
What the crap?
Remember the Yoji video? Wakatari Wahoo! That video is a classic for Path of Exile.
Yes.
There's many monsters to kill you in Path of Exile, but some are after for more your sanity. Dried Lake to 100.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Too bad you can't really do that anymore. Oh boy. I can't imagine the people that would grind for the Emperor, what was it called? That one
The Emperor's
card.
New Groove.
Wow. If that was actually a card, I would be like, what? Drops a unique item called the Emperor's New Moves, and it was a boots.
Yes. That would be legendary.
Well, hey, a Vault Orb, that's very helpful. What?
Oh yeah.
Well, I found the boss already, apparently. Oh, that was quick. Ow.
I'll say.
Oh, there's a second one. Ow. I almost died there. Well, I got the bonus objective done for Canyon. Ooh.
I did too.
A tier 3 map? Wow.
Oh yeah.
Low on mana.
Activates the skill Blood Rage for that. So many scrolls of wisdom. Oh yeah, chest. Well,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I think I'm getting a little bit better at controlling my character now.
Just
Good.
catch my breath.
Just dusting off the fire traps. What?
Yes.
Ooh, 22 monsters. Oh yeah, I gotta
Must be down here. Yep.
gotta find them. Got a blast.
Yeah, we got them all.
Okay. Just because, why not? The animation is funnier with the staff.
Salah. Salarim.
It looks the map looks like an eyeball. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna shove an eyeball into the map the map machine.
Makes sense.
Curses have less effect on monsters, oh please. Well, that's too bad now, ain't it? Tier 3 map not good enough. Dominating blow. Alright. Let's just keep doing these tier 9 maps now, shall we?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
The mods for this are wonderful for us. You can take a look at them.
Oh yeah, seems good. Was that a scumbag? You almost died.
Well, that's what happens when, for some reason, my flask didn't work. Please. Stupid garbage.
Temple changes garbage.
Yeah, most of the time it is. That's why you have a flask that removes curses. Oh yeah. I'll throw your totems into the void.
Yes. There goes your curry way.
Yeah, Hoku, are you gonna show up?
Yes.
I'm gonna destroy your totems, Haku. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh my.
I still think that it's kind of funny that it, I don't think temporal chains affects my, trap throwing speed for some reason.
Really? That's...
Yeah, because it's because it's a separate stat from attack or cast speed, so it's not affected. Somebody forgot to make it affect that. I don't know. That's my thought on it, because I mean,
game is broke.
Because look at this. I shouldn't be throwing this fast with temporal chains on.
Right.
So I don't think my trap throwing speed is affected at all. Well, we're gonna have to do this abyss.
Oh wow, why did you do that?
Because it was conveniently in the way.
Ow, 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 ow. Look what you've done.
I made a portal. Yeah, sorry about that. I honestly thought that that was in the way, literally in the way, so I couldn't avoid it. Well, we got
Well, I guess
Trove.
you still did good enough to get the trove, so that's okay.
Well, flamethrower trap definitely helps with that. Oh, hey, Jules. Oh, it has, just be like, oh, it has 4 mods that affect the same thing. Oh, 1 exalt for it. How much experience towards the next level do you have, anyway?
I'm at 90%.
So you died when you had 99%.
Pretty much.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, that was that was on me. I literally did not think that there was any way around it. This one kind of looks garbage to me. And honestly, I don't know. Does this one look decent? It kind of doesn't. To me, it's iffy.
Yeah. Those aren't that great.
Yeah. I don't know. Just leave it on the ground to get comments. Ah, why didn't you do that? That was worth X number exalts.
Yeah, right.
Low on mana.
Well, the funny thing is that it would give me a legitimate reason to say, okay, I believe you.
Yes. That would be worth it.
Yeah, just be at the end of this. How long does it take to get to level 100 in Path of Exile? Oh, it only takes you like I don't know, maybe 300 parts of 30 minutes. As in 150 hours on the same character. Oh, but you're not using the most effective way to get experience. Oh. Because I'm 50% of the way to the next level, surprisingly. Once we get to level 90, oh boy, is it gonna slow down.
Start spamming Shaper, what?
If it's not slow enough already. Well, yeah, if you spam Shaper, obviously it's not gonna be that bad. Because, you know, you just have one Exalt just laying around to do Shaper runs.
Or get to level 1000 depths for the delving.
Oh, yeah. I think I actually looked at a Path of Exile forum, and it said that the maximum monster level is like 83 for delving, like 1 below Shaper.
Why the crap is there even a maximum level for that when you can literally go to like an infinite depth?
Because they don't want you to get to level 100 that easily. Cough, cough.
But all the players say that it's easy as crap anyways.
You know what? If you understand it, you can tell me. Because I don't.
I understand it as much as 30k energy shield.
Oh, we need a nerf energy shield.
Yeah,
Everyone has
right?
25k energy. And that's so OP. Oh, and then they nerf it a bunch, and then like 10 updates later, oh, nobody's using energy shield. Let's buff it so you can now energy shield leech like nobody's business and get energy
makes
shield
sense.
through these various ways. Like,
People
okay.
go back to tanking Shaper beams, what?
Oh, I'm getting so much energy shield leech I could tank the Shaper beam.
Yes.
Yeah, I honestly would not be surprised if that somehow happened. Well, I'm gonna unload crap.
Blessings. Be careful.
And
I
I
guess.
am kind of picking up chromatic orb items because all I need is an amulet, so obviously those are not the most common thing.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of... It does get pretty irritating after a while that it's like, oh, well, all you need is an amulet, and then it takes you like 10 times as long to get that one amulet when you had everything else like instantly. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you just came to the...
Yeah.
Oh,
So is there anything down here?
just the boss room.
Oh.
He's gonna... Yeah, you got everything else, I think.
Yeah, I am honestly really glad I'm not even remotely have attempted to be a Path of Exile runner. Mostly because I've seen people get to like 85 within the first, like 85 or 90 within the first day, and it's like, really? Are you kidding me? Why would I even try, number one? And number two, if it's that easy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I really don't. It just feels like people probably get to level 100 within like the first 2 or 3 days. What's the point? Alright, let's
Let's get down to business.
Low on mana.
yes. Oh, hey, I got the bonus objective.
So did I, how about that?
Oh, hey, we're doing maps that are higher than the... I think I did like a tier 9 with my Caustic Arrow Shadow, but... So, I got all of the tier 8 and below done. And these are, since they're, you know, obviously dropped for oh, it's the map series. We're getting them
Salah,
just straight out like that.
keep your eyes sharp.
What if I want dull eyes, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I will never really understand how Path of Exile racing is. And people have gotten to the point where they actually go out of their way to say, like, they start out with a skill that is really easy to use in the beginning, other than what they plan to use later, and they call it like a league starter.
Yeah.
And for me anyway, I try to use the main skill I plan on using later, like, as soon as I can, unless I have a significant reason not to.
Right.
So it I don't know, it just sounds really funny to me. And at the same time, it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't really like that idea for doing that for myself anyway. Huh. Well, you know what? We're gonna do a tier 10 rare map.
Yay.
Oh boy. Well, welcome back to Path of Dying. Yeah, I just really didn't like that, like, racers and everything, they were saying that, oh, getting to level 100 is too easy and whatever, and then they made it so that there is more of an experience penalty when you're at 95 through 100,
Low on mana.
and that really annoyed me, because it's like, so basically what you're doing is that you're making it so that unless you're one of these professionals, it's pretty much impossible to get to level 100, or unrealistically time consuming.
Yep.
And also you have to expect people who do this consistently, of course it's obviously going to be a lot easier for them because they know the skills that make it really easy to clear areas. And then they're obviously a whole lot better at running through mobs as well to make it so they're not over-leveled or whatever.
Yep.
And are faster at it. So, of course, it's going to be a whole lot easier for them. But at the same time, when they made it so that level 95 plus is harder, it just felt like, okay, well then so you're saying it's going to be impossible for me to get to level 100 because I'm a casual player or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I've said before, since I get some of my enjoyment playing this game through leveling my character, through seeing the greatest potential being realized in my character, making it so I can't realistically gain levels anymore at a certain point, even more so, well then obviously I'm not going to be as inclined to play. Now, am I?
No.
I don't know if I had mentioned this in another Path of Exile video, but my thought was, why don't you just make it so that it's harder to get to level 100 for like the first month of a league coming out, or making it so that it's harder to become level 100 only for the new league and not for standard, because obviously standard, I would say, is more so for the casual players.
Yeah.
Like us. So it would kind of make sense for it obviously not to be as difficult, or not as difficult to get to the highest level because of that. So those are my two opinions. Like, either making it so that during the race period, albeit a month or whatever it usually takes to get to level 100 for these racers, making it for that time frame, make it harder during that, or make it easier for standard only, just because it doesn't feel like many people play standard unless they don't like the league for whatever reason, or they're like me and get bored of it after like 2 weeks. I'm just throwing ideas out there, but I'm just thinking that would have been a whole lot better than just saying, oh, well, you gain like 60% less experience, or you have 60% more. I don't remember the exact number, but I remember for the level 99 to 100, it was like a stupidly high increase as well, to the penalty of doing lower levels. It was, I'm pretty sure it was actually like over 50% increase to the experience penalty that you get. Found him. Oh boy.
Oh, already then.
That was a good amount. Well, I think that was quite possibly my last map from the map series. Ooh.
Oh!
Oh yeah. 57%, that's not bad. Towards the next level.
Blessings. Blessings.
Yeah, and also, just from my point of view anyway, is I don't really understand what the point is of making it so that getting the max level is this difficult or time consuming, because from other games that I've played, like for an example Guild Wars, getting to the max level is not really that hard, and there's a lot of endgame stuff that require being max level. Like, being max level mean if you get there through the storyline, especially for like Guild Wars 1, for an example, you're like only a quarter of the way through the main storyline when you're at that level.
Right.
So, or even Guild Wars 2, even though that game, it is actually harder to get
Keep
to
your
max
eyes
level.
sharp.
But at the same time, there is quite a few missions after level 80, and getting to level 80 in Guild Wars 2 isn't super hard if you do the story missions at a reasonable rate after you unlock them. So having a game that they made it so that the highest level is super difficult to get, I just don't from my mind anyway, it's kind of hard to comprehend why that would be the case, because there's so many games that getting to max level is only like either a quarter or halfway through the content of the game, if not less.
Yep.
Because how Guild Wars 1 did it was that after you get past like the tutorial island or whatever, you're usually like level 16 to 18, and the max level was 20, and then basically how the campaign got harder was that the monsters became over level 20. Like, for an example, in the end game, you would mostly be fighting level 28s, and you're level 20, and that's why it was more difficult, was because the enemies were so much higher level than you, and they had potentially higher stats. And then you had to basically use mostly your numbers, because usually they were in smaller groups than the group of 8 that you had. Like, they would be in groups of like 5 instead of your 8, so you had to use your numbers and strategy to kill the enemies instead of being under leveled or whatever. And that definitely did make the end game for some of the Guild Wars 1 games, some of the campaigns, pretty hard, was because I remember there was one mission where literally everything was level 28, and then there would actually be groups of like 15 level 28s at once. So it was really, like, you had to really focus what you killed right from the start, or had a lot of AoE damage characters in order to have an effective chance. Okay, next, so should I try this map that has reflect elemental damage? I know you have, because you have the ascendancy that makes it so that you don't take reflected
Yes.
damage. Yeah, okay. So that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. And we'll, and it's about time, so we'll do that next.